Thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity to talk with you. I'm sure that almost everyone in this audience who give this talk, you're here because you're concerned. Everybody, all across the country, millions of people are finding that they're doing things that they hadn't done before. They're doing things they didn't expect to do, going to meetings, running for office, everything we can, because our country's really in trouble. The problems have not come upon us suddenly, but they're suddenly getting worse at a much greater rate than before as a result of these people we have in Washington. I'll talk about a few of those problems, which are many, and then in the questions you can bring up the others, the ones that most concern you. But first, you might question how they got this way, and I think we could illustrate that with a couple of a recent action. On March 21st, when most of you were in church or relaxing at home, our congressional representative, Pete DeFazio, was on the floor of the United States Congress casting one of the 4 deciding votes for government takeover of our medical care system. Now, I think that bill is a bad bill. It turns over to bureaucrats the decisions about who will be sick and who will be well, who will live and who will die. And he agreed. He thought it was a bad bill. He told everybody he'd vote against it. But on March 21st, he changed his mind and he voted for it. The only thing that changed was that they gave Pete a little boost. They said they would raise the pay of Oregon doctors under the program. And he felt that that would get him contributions for his campaign and give him a better chance of re-election. Now, this was probably the largest single thing of its kind in the history of the country. They socialized, took over 18% of our economy, raised our taxes tremendously, and took away a lot of our freedom. It was a big thing. Do you really think that that hinged on whether Pete got more contributions in Oregon? That's the kind of thing that's happening. Now, but it's not new. When I was working on defense during the Reagan administration, I was working on civil defense and worked hard, helped in that effort, and I wrote the Republican platform plank in 1988 on this issue. I went to see a United States senator because we had a sense of the Senate resolution on this on the floor of the Senate. I wanted his support. I was waiting for him, and he came in with his aide, and he wanted to talk about what he'd been doing, so he starts talking, and he says, there was a bill. The man wanted him to vote for his bill. He says, I didn't vote for his bill. He didn't vote for my bill. I never give anything away. It didn't matter what the bills were. It's just, did he get something? And that's the problem we have.